All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is the top of the hour. And as always on Tuesdays, we have another segment of AP Artist Air, sponsored by AP Artist Pay. And today our guest is none other than the originator and the founder of AP Artist Pay, none other than my brother Sema'j. How you doing there today, Sema'j?
Hi, my brother. How you doing today?
I'm doing
fine.
I'm doing really good, man. Glad to have you here with me in the studio.
Glad.
Yeah, just another day of fellowship and getting together and promoting this wonderful music that the world has to offer all these great citizens.
Yeah.
That's what's up. All right, Sema'j, well, let's just take it from the beginning. Why don't you introduce yourself to the people and let them know how you became the artist that you are? Where did it all begin for Sema'j?
My name is Sema'j, with James backwards, and I started back in the late '60s when I was a kid. Grew up playing music and playing little dances or whatever, and then all of a sudden playing on recordings and then playing in clubs. Next thing I know, I'm a professional guitar player.
All right. That's a great story. With a great outcome as well. And yeah, we all have our beginnings. So why don't you tell us what was your beginnings as you stepped into the next level of professionalism as a musician?
Well, when I was in high school, I got a chance to do some recordings for different artists, and we got picked to do a recording for a group called The Undisputed Truth, and the record at the time was called Smiling Faces, which I didn't know was going to be a gigantic hit, and so I played rhythm guitar on there for Smiling Faces for Motown, and from there, people asked me to do certain different sessions, and they wouldn't let me go on the road with them. I was still young and still in high school. Well, my mom wouldn't let me go.
No.
But after that, I went into the Air Force and played music in the Air Force band. Came back out, started touring across the country with different '70s groups and bands.
All right.
And was signed to Casablanca back in '77.
All right. That's actually that was actually my year of getting out of high school, actually. So by the time I came along, you had already done some pretty major things, and that's that's quite the feather in your cap there, brother. You were doing your thing early on, and it's great to get an opportunity while you're young because the enthusiasm is definitely there.
True. That's true.
Yeah. Well, that's a great beginning. Everybody doesn't get a great beginning, especially with something as big as we all know now. The Undisputed Truth, where that song, in fact, was a major start for the Undisputed Truth, and not to be outdone by the costumes that they wore, and they were pretty avant-garde for what we were used to at that time in our music history. So that's a great beginning, to say the least.
That's true. Yeah, that was the psychedelic and the spatial uniforms were out before Parliament Funkadelic.
That's right. They were probably inspirational to many other groups that came along with similar themes in their outfits. Hopefully the person that designed those outfits for them got a lot of work from other people who wanted a similar fashion on stage.
There it is.
All right. Okay, so Sema'j, why don't you share with us what our first song is going to be today? There's a single. You have a new single coming out. Tell us all about that.
The new single is my current song called Backyard Boogie. Mm-hmm. It's about having a barbecue and a dance and a dinner back in the backyard with some good music and some good domino playing and card playing and dancing and having a good time. So we call it Backyard Boogie, and it's available on all of the different platforms, including AP Artist Pay.
All right, AP Artist Pay, and also everything Apple, iTunes and Apple Music, and we're also on Amazon Music. And yeah, those are the usual suspects. So that's a great place to start, no doubt about it. All right, my brother. Well, you're definitely well represented out there. On behalf of AP Artist Pay, this is brother Sema'j with his new single, Backyard Boogie, with DJ Krunch on Soul Radio Coast to Coast, and on our program for this hour, AP Artist Air. It's Backyard Boogie.
Backyard Boogie. She wobble, drinking bottles with it. The boogie was cooking, good looking. She wobble, drinking bottles with it. The boogie was cooking, good looking. We got a party down on the lawn. It ain't formal, just wear what you want. We got a boogie in the back of the crib. Good music, good food like the old folks did. We get down with the old school music. I'm in the back trying not to lose it. Hey, big girl, you still backing it up? You still backing it up? The boogie was cooking, good looking. The boogie was cooking, good looking. She wobble, drinking bottles with it. The boogie was cooking, good looking. The boogie was cooking, good looking. The boogie was cooking, good looking. She wobble, drinking bottles with it. The boogie was cooking, good looking. And you on the grill, serving it up. Saying, baby, you sure you got enough? Ain't going home till the break of dawn. We hit a party all night long. Out here just doing my dancing. If I get lucky, might start romancing. I got a plate and a drink in my hand, just grooving to the music of the old school band. Hey, big girl, still bagging it up? You still bagging it up? Hey, big girl, you still bagging it up? You still bagging it up? You looking good out there when you're doing the wobble. Let me back up before I get in trouble. I came here to get my party on. Y'all know my music, Spotify, you doing me wrong. The boogie was cooking, good looking. The boogie was cooking, good looking. She wobble, drinking bottles with it. The boogie was cooking, good looking. The boogie was cooking, good looking. The boogie was cooking, good looking. She wobble, drinking bottles with it. The boogie was cooking, good looking. You got a problem, leave it in the fun. We in the back trying to have some fun. Big mama serving up candy, yeah. Little sisters on the mic trying to sing the jams. Out here doing my dancing. If I get lucky, might start romancing. You're looking good, doing the wobble. Let me get out of here before I get in trouble. Backyard Boogie. Backyard Boogie.
The Backyard Boogie. That's Sema'j. That was a Backyard Boogie from Sema'j. And tell us about Backyard Boogie. That release is actually coming up sometime soon, you mentioned.
Yeah, it's actually going to release on the platforms, the favorite platforms this Friday on iTunes, on Apple Music, on Amazon,
All right.
and also on AP Artist Pay, which you can connect to my website, so you can support the artist, from my website
Directly. And that's actually the chosen vessel, ladies and gentlemen. Go directly to the website, and you can do that by going to APArtistPay and .com, APArtistPay.com. That's the official website, and
Right.
you can access Sema'j and all the AP artists' music, as we mentioned here on AP Artist Air. And that's all the usual suspects, iTunes. I'm an iTunes person myself because I go out and do little weddings and things, so find stuff there quick and easy. But support the artists, because that's the ultimate goal.
Yep.
All right, brother. So you have another single that we had a world premiere on a little earlier here on Soul Radio. Remind us what Get My Party On encouraged you to do as far as creating AP Artist Pay.
Well, what happened was we put out about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, we put out Get My Party On. And you guys, thank you very much. You premiered it for me on your station. And people enjoyed it. They liked it. And then it started going across the country. And people liked it and enjoyed it. But what happened was, when it was time to get paid, there was no money because of the streaming situation that's going on in the world right now. So I looked around and I said, you know what? Artists should be paid for their music.
Right.
So that inspired me to create AP Artist Pay. So you can get paid for your music. I'm not against streaming,
Right.
but I am against free.
Right.
I'm against free.
Right.
It's
Well,
like you should get paid something for your music.
it's a reward for your effort.
Yeah, a reward for your effort.
Indeed, man. I appreciate that. So we got Get My Party On the table here. That is available on all the same platforms, the usual suspects, I'm assuming?
Yes, it's on all of the usual suspects. You can stream it, you can buy it, but support the artists. That's the thing.
AP Artist Pay. It's DJ Krunch. This is Sema'j with Get My Party On Krunch Tyme Radio.
It's Friday, and I just got paid. Gotta get my groove on, just down the way. I got a pocket full of money, and a head full of dreams. Gonna find someone who wanna dance with me. We can step to the music, dance to the beat. Ain't nothing like a good song to make you move your feet. Hey, Mr. DJ, can you play that song so I can do what I do all night long? I wanna dance, I wanna get my party on. I wanna dance to the beat till I feel it in the beat. I wanna get my party on. Are you ready? Here I come. Gotta get my groove on. Let's have some fun. All you steppers, step to the beat. If you feel it, come along with me. Hey, Mr. step two all night long. I wanna party, I wanna dance, get my groove on when I get the chance. I need to dance. I wanna get my party on. I wanna dance to the beat till I feel it in my feet. I gotta get my party on. I need to dance. I got to get my party on. Let's dance, me and you. Let's do what we do. Gotta get my party on. I can feel it. Can you feel it? Mr. DJ, play that song. Make me feel it. Come on and feel it. I wanna dance. Ooh, I got to get my party on. Can I get my party on? I wanna dance to the beat. Make me feel it in my feet. Can you get your party on? I need to dance. Ooh, I wanna dance. I got to get my party on. Can I get my party on? My party on. Dance, me and you. Let's do what we do. Can we get our party on? I need to dance. I got to get my party on. Can I party now? Can I party now? I gotta dance to the beat till I feel it in my feet. I gotta get my party on. I can feel it. I can feel it. I wanna dance. Ooh, I wanna dance.
You get my party on. That's a good one, Sema'j.
Thank you, bro.
Definitely like that one. Like that one. We're gonna have to, we're gonna have to play that live somewhere out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might as well cue it up now. Why wait, right?
I'll wait.
You mentioned earlier that you did some work with the Undisputed Truth in their early days, in your early days, in fact. And tell us some of the accolades that came from your involvement in that.
Well, they had a hit record called Smiling Faces.
Mm-hmm.
And I played rhythm guitar. One of the guitars that was on there.
Right.
Played rhythm guitar. And one of the biggest accolade is I got inducted into the National R&B Hall of Fame along with the Undisputed Truth back in 2015.
Yeah,
which
that's awesome.
I'm grateful for. Yeah, they inducted me along with. Well, they be honest with you, they inducted the guys. The guys that was on that record,
Mm-hmm.
which was a blessing.
Yeah.
And that's I'm really really grateful for that. And I still stay in contact with the leader of the band.
Awesome.
We talk all the time.
That's awesome. The National R&B Hall of Fame.
Yep. And for those people who don't know, it's actually a big Hall of Fame. We're talking about Gladys Knight. We're talking about Aretha Franklin, The Temptations, the Four Tops. They're actually in that Hall of Fame.
So many greats. Yeah. Yeah, we're living among legends even still.
Yeah.
Now, I never knew, so I'll ask you just, when you get inducted into the Hall of Fame, that's great that they give me a plaque and all that stuff, but is there like a big old, like I need like a $500,000 check too? Is that how it works? When you get...
Not quite.
Oh, okay,
not
okay.
Quite. No, not quite. You do. Sometimes you get a compensation, but I mean, everybody don't get a compensation.
I got
if anybody got it, it was the leader of the leader, Joe Harris.
Mm-hmm.
He was the leader of there, but we all got our plaques and our names etched in stone, or whatever you want to call it.
That's what's up too. That's hey, the experience is the greatest reward.
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
And you said that an experience like that in your early days, it led you to eventually establish AP Artist Pay. Elaborate on that.
Yeah, because back in the day, we artists, and I know some people say, well, that was old school, but it was still school. We got paid we learned how to get paid. And I mean, we didn't, sometimes it was rough, but we got paid something.
Right.
We got paid more than
you never starved.
0.3 cents per stream. Right.
Right.
We could buy houses and cars and clothes with the money that we made.
Right. That's awesome.
And that inspired me to go back to let's say the Back to the Future. I went back and to bring it back up to here and say, like, artists, you can still get paid. Don't let them tell you that you can't get paid for your music. You can, but there's a way to do it.
Indeed.
There's actually a way to do it.
Yeah.
And that's why I created AP Artist Pay.
All right. Well, AP Artist Pay is certainly a viable. We're celebrating an anniversary coming up sometime soon. Is that right?
Yes. It'll be 1 year. We launched it 1 year ago this Thursday, which will be the 27th.
All right.
1 year ago.
I'm gonna be looking for some pie or some cupcakes or something, celebrate that anniversary.
There you go. And it's doing well.
All right. All right. Well, that's always good to hear. Okay. Song number 3 on my list here is Southern Brother. Don't tell me. Is this a biographical reference in the title? Southern Brother?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah. Like I said, I was raised in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
that's Southern.
Yeah, that's Southern. Okay.
Yeah.
And I've heard a lot of people say the Southern brothers, they had a lot of, especially the ladies, they say the Southern brothers had good manners and all that kind of stuff,
Yeah, well, I like to bring those good traits forward, indeed, being a Southern brother myself,
There you go. There you go. So I wrote a song about Southern Brother.
All right. Well, then let's get into it. This is Southern Brother with DJ Krunch and Sema'j on AP Artist Air. Tuesday night, we're live.
Southern brother. your chair, even compliment your hair. This Southern brother ain't like no other. Let me rock you, yeah, all night long. This Southern brother is like no other. Can I compliment your hair? Girl, I like what you wear. This Southern brother is like no other. Let me rock you, all night long. My mom was Sadie. She taught me how to treat a lady. Open up the doors, take her hand from the bed, and rock your baby, then rock your lady. All night long. I'm a Southern brother, ain't like no other. Let me take you by the hand. Can I be your man? This Southern brother ain't like no other.
Yeah, that's very Southern brother like when you ask and get permission to make that move.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
It's not always like that in today's society. I guess things are a little different. But, I think there's some women out there that like that good old fashioned, that chivalry. They don't want it to. They don't want it to go completely away.
There you go. There you go.
That's good. All right. Well, hey, we're moving right along here. You can get Southern Brother as well as Get My Party On and Backyard Boogie at the usual suspects. AP Artist Pay, of course, is your first option to help make sure that you stay with the artist and support the artist directly. Hit them up at AP Artist Pay, and that's Sema'j, SEMA''J. And it's James backwards, but it's Sema'j, and that's on AP Artist Pay. You can find them on iTunes, Apple Music, and Amazon Music, and support the artist direct, because live music and real new music is what's up.
Yep, there it is.
No more need said.
No more need said.
All right. Well, that's a good thing, man. I'd like to always remind the people to support the artists on all the platforms, and maybe there'll be some live performances that somebody listening might be able to make it to, or maybe Sema'j will just be worldwide and you can go anywhere in the world and see him.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
right now we're doing some local stuff, and I'm the musical director for Greg Rose and the Greg Rose Orchestra.
That's right.
And along with my buddy DJ Krunch, who plays bass guitar.
I know a little something about that stuff.
Yeah, and matter of fact, the Greg Rose Orchestra is going to be playing this Saturday.
Indeed.
Which will be the 30th in South Los Angeles at 103rd and Central.
Okay. And that's favorite neighborhood over there.
Yeah, it's a big park, and it's a beautiful park. It's not dangerous or nothing. It's a nice park. I played there a couple of times in the past couple of months, and it's very nice.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. I have played a few places over there too. It's been a while before, I don't get out like all the real good musicians. Somebody have to be sick for me to get a gig. But but I played somewhere over there, and I'm hoping to get there and say, yeah, this is the place. And it seemed familiar because it was just a couple years ago. But, I get those one-offs. You learn a whole lot of stuff for just a little bit of call. Right. But it's all good.
It's called Ted Watkins. It's called Ted Watkins Park.
Okay, Ted Watkins. Yeah, that's it's one of them city parks. I'm hoping that it seems familiar when I get there. Okay. Your next song, Lavender Blue. Now I know I'm gonna love to hear a little background on what's up with that.
Well, Lavender Blue. Okay. Played there live a lot of times. They have a very good dance floor. I like their dance floor. With the hardwood floor and mirrors on the wall. The
mirrors make it seem twice as big. That's right.
Twice as big. And look like when people come to Lavender Blue and dance, they have a good time dancing, okay?
Right, and that's what it's all about.
So I wrote a song called At the Lavender Blue.
That's it.
And I went to the manager and I said, look, I wrote this song about the club. And I said, can I use your logo? And she said, she heard the song and she said, yes, you can use my logo.
That's
and
cool.
So I used her logo. so people will be familiar with it.
Mm-hmm.
And they play it at the club. They were playing it when it first came out, and they play it at the club every once in a while.
I mean, there's going to be a real tight, high security vending machine there with your music in there, and they can get it at the vending machine right there at Lavender Blue.
At Lavender Blue. Exactly, at Lavender Blue.
Make sure. But just in case they don't have that vending machine, y'all know to go to AP Artists Pay and support Sema'j. And here's the next song. This is At the Lavender Blue. This is Sema'j with DJ Krunch on AP Artists Air.
Where
can see them putting it in the mix in their weekly escapades over there at Lavender Blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
It doesn't make sense not to.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what's up. Yeah, at the Lavender Blue.
There you go.
Sema'j. APArtistPay.com. Go there and support AP Artists as we run episode number 2 of AP Artists Air. And we will have a replay. We'll replay the interview on Thursday about 2 p.m. in the afternoon while you're grooving with Soul Radio. We're a 24-hour radio station, of course. And we're on iHeartRadio. I can't forget all that good stuff, because everybody needs to know. You can go to Alexa and say, Alexa, play Soul Radio Coast to Coast on iHeartRadio, and she will oblige. And I ain't mad at Alexa.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah. She's very obedient. I got to give her that.
All right.
Yeah, brother. So yes, we can support Sema'j at APArtistPay.com on their website, or of course iTunes and Amazon Radio. That's right, and Apple Radio, Apple and iTunes, and all of the usual suspects. Support. So let's talk about some of the. Well, you know what I was thinking as the song was playing. Did you have any production assistants that you needed to give a shout out or anything like that, or yourself? Who's responsible for the production?
To be honest with you, I do a lot of my production by myself.
Right.
Because I've learned how to do it all by myself, and I kind of like record late at night when I do record.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to get people over. Right.
2:00 in the morning when you have an idea about the Lavender Blue or any other song. So I've learned how to do production myself. During the pandemic, I actually went to school online to Berkeley College of Music, and got a mastering degree.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, got a mastering degree. Well, because we were out there like almost 2 years. So I took advantage of that being at home and actually signed up and got a mastering degree because I love mastering.
Yeah.
I love audio mastering.
Well, it's a major part of the production, no doubt about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So I would actually say if I had to give anybody any props, it would be Jimmy Golf.
Yeah.
which is me. Jimmy Golf learned how to do all of it.
That brother be doing a lot for you, man. You better keep him around.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a wonderful thing. Well, as you mentioned, we do some things around town together. And we have the show this weekend for Labor Day. That Saturday we'll be out in the City Park Live there in 103rd and Central in the city of Los Angeles. Y'all know, Angelinos know exactly where I'm talking about, where y'all was probably last weekend. And, we're going to have a good time out there for Labor Day, so everybody come out and enjoy. And, of course, every other fourth Saturday, is that how we look at that? Every other fourth Saturday, we're at the Warehouse Restaurant in Marina Del Rey with Mr. Greg Rose.
Mr. Greg Rose.
That's right.
The Rose Brothers. Yep.
Mr. Greg Rose is an AP Artist Pay artist, is that not?
Sure.
So
he's an AP artist. Yeah, he's an AP artist too.
That's what right. I'm saying. We're going to get Mr. Greg Rose here in the hot seat. We'll chat a little bit with him and feature him one of these good old weeks here. We're going to do this like unsung. We're going to carry on and do a whole bunch of these, and then they'll be available on AP Artist Pay website, and there will be links, of course, to Soul Radio Coast to Coast, also on AP Artist Pay, as we collaborate and press these songs and introduce these artists and the new music and the up and comers and the seasoned who just don't have the big record deals going, because ultimately that the idea is to catapult everyone all together as one. Yeah.
Correct.
So you definitely stay up with AP Artist Pay and my brother Sema'j. And we have now this song, it makes me think of something. I'm not going to say exactly. Well, it kind of does make me think of only one thing. a good stiff drink. You know what I'm saying? And I know some people that particularly like this drink. So why don't you introduce this next song for me there, Sema'j?
This song is called Me and My Hennessy, which I wrote because the story is about a man who had everything, messed up, and so now it's just him and his Hennessy at the bar drinking, and he's talking about what he had and what he lost. Me and my Hennessy.
That probably happens more often in society than we care to even know, but there's a story for everyone in a song. Here's Sema'j with Me and My Hennessy on AP Artist Air.
I used to have a lot of money. I used to be the talk of the town, always the envy of every man around. I used to have me a lady. She used to treat me right, never once a disappointment. She used to love a man right. I took her for granted, always leaving her alone. Then one day I found out she wasn't home alone. Now it's just me and my Hennessy, just sipping on, just crying 'cause I wanna go home. Now it's just me and my Hennessy, thinking what would be wrong. Now I feel all alone. I used to bring her flowers after staying out late. She used to look at me different, 'cause she knew I was out on a date. She used to call my number, and when I answered the phone, the girl knew right then that I wasn't alone. Now it's just me and my Hennessy. Where did I go wrong? She left me all alone. Now it's just me and my Hennessy, like a genie in a bottle, wishing she'd come back to me. She gave me what I needed, and I threw it away. I tried to be a player, but I learned a lesson that day. Don't make your woman wonder where you've been, 'cause when she gets tired, she gonna find a new friend. Now it's just me and my Hennessy, sipping on it real slow, 'cause I got nowhere to go. It's just me and my Hennessy, gonna be right here, ain't going nowhere. It's just me, trying to be a player, and my Hennessy, what the heck went wrong? I should have left her all alone. Now it's just me and my Hennessy, sipping on it real slow, 'cause I got nowhere to go. It's just me and my Hennessy, like a genie in a bottle, wishing she'd come back to me.
Yeah. When it's just me and my Hennessy, that's like I have ruined my immediate life. Got to do something to fix that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Hennessy doesn't make the best company when it's just you and him. Yeah, that's a good one there, Sema'j. I like that tune. And they can get it easily by going to AP Artist Pay, the website at apartistpay.com, and or iTunes. And,
iTunes.
Click on Sema'j, indeed. And
Or go to iTunes and,
Yeah.
or Amazon.
iTunes, Amazon Music, and support. Yeah, because I don't want it to be just him and the Hennessy. I want him to keep his guitar and keep on presenting good music. You know, keep some production going. You know, keep moving forward.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what's
Exactly.
up. You put your records out under your own label. You have a label.
Yes. Yes, I have my own label. It's called My Rec Records, which stands for My Record Company.
Gotcha.
Okay. And I started that a long time ago.
Okay.
Long time. My Rec Records.
That's MIREC.
Yeah. Yeah. MIREC.
I remember sending some emails to that. Sounds familiar. That's what's up. Well, hey, we have that. That's like an EP right there. So if everybody goes and supports on AP Artist Pay and download the EP and support new and unsigned and independent artists. We don't want to leave any particular category out per se. You can be an artist, or somebody who's an artist with a label and they're not doing much to let people know about their music.
Yeah, you can sign up with AP Artist Pay if you are on a label, and we treat you just like we treat the unsigned artists, and we give you the advertisement, and we advertise all day long, every day, almost 7 days a week.
You know how those record companies, they'll have a good band there, but they got all their money tied up in this band.
Yeah.
And they'll have you just sitting there waiting to see what happened with the next record on this guy, and nothing be happening for a while there, you know what I'm saying? And some artists, they're ready to be productive. They're ready to be creative, because it comes and it goes, and it might be fleeting in a lot of cases, you know what I'm saying? So,
well, if I may say, if you want to invest in yourself, which I hear a lot of times they say that, it's like you're only paying $9.95 to join AP Artist Pay. That's it. Not a month, not a streaming thing or nothing like that. Just $9.95 every time you release a new song. But we advertise it all day long for you, and we get it on venues like your venue, Soul Radio Coast to Coast, where people can hear your song. And we encourage you to have your websites or have your links to where they can buy your record.
Right.
Not just hear it. You want to buy it. You want to make some money off of your record, okay?
Yeah.
Because it costs to make a record. It does.
It's just a part of the marketing team. We want everybody, all hands on deck.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, well, it's a wonderful thing you do there, Sema'j. I had some. We were talking here about AP Artist Pay. Of course, that's the sponsor of this segment every week at 6:00 here on Tuesdays on Krunch Tyme Radio, and we were talking about the Earth Radio and artists trying to get there. Perhaps you want to be on there and you want to be out there with Beyonce and everybody else on Power 10 Who, and you know what I'm saying. And the difference now in that internet radio is having an impact on releasing new artists and independent players. Talk about that impact as it relates to AP Artist Pay.
Well, first of all, the terrestrial radio is still good radio, but they're committed to playing what the three bigs, we call it the three bigs, want them to play, and their subsidiaries. Okay, for instance, Warner Brothers, Universal Music, Sony, Music Group. Yeah. They're the three bigs. Now, if you happen to be signed to one of their small labels,
affiliates,
you'll probably get on the terrestrial radio. If you're not, they're not playing it.
Right.
They're not playing independent artists' songs. I don't care how good you are or how many likes you have or how many streams you have.
Right.
They're not playing your songs because you're not hooked up with the big labels. Internet radio is not new, but it's new enough, and internet radio don't mind breaking a new artist.
Of course. In fact, that's like a grassroots thing. Some of those entities can get a little too big to see the small people. You know what I'm saying? And they take them and they wind up lost in the shuffle. But we're still like Horton. We hear the Who's.
Well, we can do. You can compare it like this. Back in the day, and I'll mention the radio station in a positive way. KGLH used to break records.
Oh yeah,
for local artists. Local artists, they did. Okay, But guess what? Now it could be soul radio coast to coast. It's breaking these new artists.
We gonna be breaking news. We gonna trend.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna do next week. By next week, I'm gonna be trending. Crunch Time Radio is gonna be trending by next week, and so will AP Artists Air. We'll be trending together because that's what we want to do. We want to trend.
We want to do right. And we're not just regional. You can hear us worldwide.
That's what I'm talking about. We're not local to LA. We're not local to New York. We're local to everywhere. That's the thing. That's about being. That's the thing about being on the internet. You have no idea the reach that could be attained for something good, because Soul Radio Coast to Coast is good. Yeah.
Sema'j actually has fans in New Zealand, Japan, Australia.
Right.
I don't know the people, but they know my music.
That's what's up. Well, I know Soul Radio. We've had listeners from all over the world. One of our good friends, God rest his soul, we lost him fairly recently. He was a pilot, and he introduced Soul Radio to a lot of places. I woke up and played for some significant people in Dubai and places like that, because he was traveling there with his, with his flying. And we missed that brother, John Thor Carlson. He has a CD out, and we play his music right here on Soul Radio Coast to Coast. And of course, we had the exclusive. DJ Krunch in the house. Yeah, so I will. That's my goal. That's my goal in life, is to have the exclusive. I want to be the Clark Kent of reporters.
Right. There you go.
Yeah,
well, that's
Superman.
what I'm working on with the AP artists, paid artists. I'm working on. Hey, look, before you drop it on the platforms that just stream or whatever, when you're on AP Artists Pay, let me introduce it to the world through Soul Coast to Coast, Soul Radio Coast to Coast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Let us premiere it out there.
Yeah, there's no better place for them to hear it anyway.
There you go.
Yeah, come here, tune in to Soul Radio Coast to Coast and have all your musical joys appeased.
There you go.
Yep. So, Jimmy, man, we get real casual because we're good friends in real life, and it shows in our conversations here on the air. But I appreciate, man, you stopping by and hanging with us on an episode of AP Artists Air. And you mentioned, I had no idea actually until today when you told me that you were that was your beginning, your guitarist with the Undisputed Truth, who of course most of us here know. And so we're gonna get out of here with that one. Get on down with it.
Thank you, my brother.
Sometimes pretend to be your friend. Smiling faces show no traces of the evil that lurks within. Smiling faces, sometimes they don't tell the truth. Smiling faces tell lies, and I got proof. Oh Lord, yeah.
Let me tell you, the truth is in the eyes, 'cause the eyes don't lie. Amen.
Remember, a smile is just a frown turned upside down, my friend. So hear me when I'm saying, smiling faces, sometimes they don't tell the truth. Smiling faces tell lies, and I got proof.
Beware of the handshake, they have the snake.
I'm telling you, beware of the pat on the back.
sometimes, hey, they don't tell the truth. Smiling faces tell lies, and I got proof.
Hey, your enemy won't do you no harm, 'cause you know where he's coming from.
Don't let the handshake and the smile fool you. Take my advice, I'm only trying to school you. Smiling faces sometimes, they don't tell the truth. Smiling faces tell lies, and I got proof. Oh Lord. That was some masterful work there, brother. I heard a lot of sweet guitar stuff. I paid attention more now than I haven't before, you know.
Well, I appreciate the play. I appreciate the play, my brother.
That's what's up, man. Hey, that was a great thing. It was a great opportunity for you back then, man. I admired that music all my life, you know, the whole Motown thing. And I was just sitting here thinking how discreet and great the stereo separation is in that song. They had that Motown magic working for real in the quality of the song, you know. Yeah. Well, hey, brother, I appreciate you stopping by Krunch Tyme Radio and for an episode of AP Artist Air, the official name of the segment, AP Artist Air, right here on Soul Radio Coast to Coast. We're live every Tuesday right here. We play the latest, the greatest, and I don't know if I can come up with a third one of those, so we play at least those two of all your favorite stuff. The latest and the greatest of all your favorite people, your favorite artists, and your favorite music. And don't forget, go to AP Artists Pay and support those artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate you, Sema'j. I got you too, man. I'll hook you right up in a minute.
Okay.
All right, brother. God bless you, man. Have a good day.
You too.
The preceding program on Soul Radio Coast to Coast is sponsored by AP Artist Pay. You pour your heart into your music, writing, recording, refining, only to watch it earn less than a penny for every stream. Isn't it time for something better? Meet AP Artist Pay, the platform where your fans can purchase your music directly through downloadable links or support you straight from your own website. Built by award-winning musicians who know your songs aren't just content. They're work, and you should be paid for it. No streams, just sales. AP Artist Pay. Make a living making music.